Who's fighting tonight? Buckley and
Buckley and Usman.
I have a better relationship with Usman. I always ride with my dogs. So I'm gonna say Usman,
Usman.
and he's a wrestler, and he's an old head. So you gotta see him give it a good hoorah.
I saw Ngannou is cornering him, and he's wearing like UFC shit, like UFC. Obviously, like, do
He
you
wants to
think
come
there's
back, huh?
do you think there's any like negotiations going on there or anything?
I think Dana gets things done, and I think business speaks before emotions. And Francis present himself in a humble way, and I think that he could very easily be back in the UFC.
So you think there's a chance that he ever comes back to the UFC?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Dana White's he's one of the best sports minds
Yeah.
in recent history for a reason. And money talks. Francis brings eyes, and I'm sure Dana will be interested.
But I feel like also like I'm good friends with Dana too. Like he's done so much for me and like our whole crew that I can't even explain. But I also feel like once you piss him off, you're kind of on that shit list,
he can be a
and
little
you're
stubborn.
fucked.
I mean, I feel like I'm a living
And I
example.
feel like Ngannou's kind of on that, where it's just like,
I feel like I'm an example of like, people, they grow and they mature, and time changes things, time heals all. And I mean, there were moments in my career where I felt like Dana absolutely hated me, and now I feel like he's a big advocate for me.
I feel like he also has a soft spot for people too, and like I feel like you were maybe sometimes on the shit list, but like he has a soft spot for people, and once he loves them, like I feel like he always loved you, and like you might be on his shit list for a little bit,
Yeah.
but also like he still loves you, and he's always had your back.
Dana's changed my life, man. The Fertitas, the UFC has absolutely changed my branch and my family tree. And I'm sure there's a part of him that feels as if, I'm a personal project for him. He created one of the greatest martial artists of all time. He was a big part of it. He gave me the platform to show myself. So I think he respects me, and I'm grateful for it. I respect him too dearly.
What was like one era or one like moment where you really pissed Dana off?
Oh, UFC 151. Yeah, me refusing to fight Chael Sonnen. That man, he just didn't see the logic in it. When you're not the one in there creating the art, then it's easy to just say how easy it is, to create the art. But I respect the process, and I have to show respect in the way that I do things. And yeah, that pissed him off though.
What happened though? Like you just refused?
Maybe it was Dan Henderson I was supposed to fight, and he canceled the fight. He got injured. Supposed to fight Chael Sonnen instead. And Dan Henderson and Chael were really good friends, and I just assumed that they were in cahoots. And I didn't want to put myself in any type of disadvantage by taking a fight last minute, despite how above people perceive that I was. I just humility and respecting the process tells you to put in the time, which was great. It was all divine because I ended up getting the coach against Chael Sonnen at the Ultimate Fighter and then fighting him, and it was fucking amazing.
That's crazy.
Absolutely amazing.